Disclaimer, this video is intended for commentary, review, and entertainment purposes under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. All opinions expressed are my own and are based on publicly available content. No copyright infringement is intended. Any clips, images, music, or trademarks featured belong to their respective owners. The purpose of this content is to provide an analysis, reactions, and discussion on reality television, entertainment news, social media topics, and pop culture. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, honey is f***ing spicy. I know them bitches from Australia was like that, but you gotta probably think about it. They got them strong-ass kangaroos out there. She probably was raised by them. Shit, who knows? When it comes to that bitch TESEHKI, she do got a heavy hit. Pay attention, ho! You sneak. That's why I'm getting you. I'm finna get you too.
Hey guys, gals, and everyone in between, it's your girl, JayPee, period. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, hello, glad you made it. Feel free to stay around and, subscribe or whatever. And to all my returning subscribers, hey queens, thank you for all your support and being with me on this journey. And yeah, giveaway coming soon, 200 subs. So yeah, make sure y'all stay tuned. Turn those post notifications on, no shade. Anyways, we are back with Baddies USA Chapter 2, Episode 5, period. So without further ado, let's get right into this episode, boo. No shade. And feel free to grab your drinks, grab your snacks, cause baby, it's gonna get a little chaotic, no shade. So we pick right back up where we left off with DTB versus Pressure, 4th round, and it was decent, nothing too major. Diamond was bopping her a little bit, but it was a quick little fight. Then the two rage baiters pull up, okay? Summer and Tommy. Body is still running laps and miles to get to Hurricane and keep attacking her. Like, my girl is lit, okay?
Body is fast as shit.
As soon as Summer walks in, Rolly spots her, quick to freaking, Summer, you dusty, ugly bitch. You know how Rolly be when she don't fuck with you, okay? So they're going back and forth.
What's up, Summer, you dusty ass bitch? Girl, you dusty ass bitch! Shut your fat ass up! It won't shut up!
Summer's like, bitch, you're still fat and you're gaining weight as we speak right now. Just throwing hella shade. It was a mess. But Tommy also didn't come alone. She brought her little crew, okay? The mistreated girl who fought Ciroc, I think, first episode. And then that Dolly girl who we seen getting tag teamed by Ivory and Lex. Well, I wouldn't say tag team. She was getting jumped, okay?
Hey, how y'all doing? Them got their ass whoop or about to. And I'm just like, give it to me. Give it to me blood raw.
So yeah, Dolly, not bad Dolly, but Tommy's Dolly ended up out of nowhere just calling all the girls ugly. She was just like, y'all ugly as fuck. Y'all ugly.
We bad bitches. Y'all bitches is ugly. Y'all bitches is all ugly.
Everybody's just like, But this hypes up Lex, okay? Lex tries to lunge over her, but security stops her. But I think Tommy's Dolly, said she knew Ivory from somewhere. I don't know, in the confessional Ivory was saying, I guess, about the whole little stunner jumping Ivory situation. I guess she knew one of the girls or both, I don't freaking know. But Ivory felt some kind of way, and now she wants that with Dolly. So she was bopping. Boo, boo. So she bopped her on the floor a little bit, and then Lex tries to pounce on her while she, was on the floor, but security held her back. In the midst of this, Tinka calls out Treve. She's like, come on, come on.
Bitch,
So they get into it, and Tinka was handling her a little bit, but then Mariah tried jumping in and failed. But I'm just like, Mariah trying to jump into everybody's little fight with her little ass. Then we see Lex and Ivory Donkey Konging that girl, jumping that girl in that chair. I just know the light flashed before her eyes, okay? She kind of deserved it, like, or at least the way they edited it, like, it seemed like she instigated it or wanted a problem from the jump. So, hey, happy birthday, okay? So yeah, the entire house is in complete shambles. There's even more fights. And this is the same night as the previous episode, so bitch. I thought the episode 3 had so many fights at the rehearsals. Baby, this is like that times 2. No shade. So after security somewhat get things under control, Tommy and her crew walk out to the little parking lot, but the mistreated girl's like, I'm not leaving, I'm not gonna go, like, I still wanna fight, I'm not going nowhere. Amber also starts walking outside, and she peeps Tavy just staring at her like Michael Myers or somebody. And she's like, I'm not doing this with you, but Tavy tries to walk up on her, so she drops her purse, square up, they squaring up. But security got there and separated both of them before they could even get into another fade. So since Tavy couldn't get to Amber, Tavy ended up grabbing that purse Amber dropped. And she just started dumping it out, throwing shit in the bushes. I think she threw her Louis V glasses in the bushes. So Amber was hella mad about that. We also see TESEHKI. She's trying to look for Tommy's entourage, sees them in a little van or Sprinter or whatever. But in the midst of that, Amber runs up from the back and sucker punches TESEHKI in the back of the head. She should have hit her harder to knock her down, because babes, once TESEHKI turned around and realized, oh, she went in, she was So yeah, they start tussling, they get into a little corner. Amber's on the ground, laying like she got baptized. Security, once again, I think it was the same one who was in the middle of Amber and Tavy the previous episode. TESEHKI got his freaking hair clenched up in a fist like she was fighting him. And I'm not sure if she did that on purpose because she wanted him to move so that she could get to Amber, or if she genuinely was just like the adrenaline and thought it was Amber's hair. But I just know that hurt. Like, she had a grip on his hair, no shade. But yeah, I felt a little bad for him. Amber's just laying on the ground bleeding per usual. They just blood everywhere, okay? So then the madness continues because Treve ends up making it back into the house or whatever. Next thing you know, TESEHKI pulled what Amber did to her and bopped Treve in the back of the head. And then this leads to a fight. So I believe Tommy's friend Treve ends up fighting with another outsider or part of TESEHKI's crew, this big bitch. And bitch, baby, she didn't even last 3 seconds before she got dragged and dropped to the floor. I'm just like, ciao. And so Treve kind of ate that, no shade. But then TESEHKI gets at her, and then she's pushing her, right, ramming her into a little dresser on the wall. I'm like, child, they got TESEHKI mad, but hey, you gotta do something. You can't just sit on your hands all season and get paid. Like, you gotta actually be entertaining this time. So I guess this was, you know, TESEHKI's episode of Pop Her Shit or whatever. And once again, Mariah freaking Lynn tries to jump in. Now, if one of them hits you with your little ass, you gonna be trying to run away and get TESEHKI or somebody to fight for you. Like, why you keep trying to jump in, ho? Also, we see Pressure. She runs up from the back, boop, and it was a friendly little bop. But she snuck my girl DTB, and DTB, look, she was kind of startled at first, and then she just started giggling. And I knew that giggling was leading to something, okay? It was foreshadowing something. That Diamond was gonna get her sneak back, okay? And yeah, we'll get to that bridge when we cross it, but she did end up getting her lick back. But after everything that happened outside, Amber ended up needing to go to the hospital. So yeah, they take her to the ER. Meanwhile, Bahati is still like, I love you, Bahati, but stop, okay? Or slow down on the damn drinking. She's still trying to get to Hurricane F. And eventually Hurricane was just like, come on. So yeah, clearly Bahati's dragging it, but Hurricane M's like, okay, I'm gonna give you that. No shade, that first round, Hurricane had my girl Bahati pinned on the couch this time. She, But somehow Hurricane ended up bleeding. I don't know if Bahati, like one of her hits made her bleed, or she was like clawing at her nose. But yeah, they run it back another round, and no shade, I would give it a tie because they both was coming from the shoulders, and they did land a few face shots on each other. I'm not even finna front. But of course, security jumps in, breaks it up. Then out of nowhere, Dolly low-key instigated Kaniyah in Egypt because she was like, wait, don't y'all got a problem with each other? I don't know. I think Egypt said something about Rolly too, and she was like trying to cop a plea or something to Rolly from what Kaniyah was saying. Out of nowhere, Egypt takes off on Kaniyah. And I felt bad for Kaniyah, like she had my girl. She was pulling her hair, wouldn't let her go through the security, and then she was also clawing my girl Kaniyah's face, like, let's give a hater, why you want to ruin her pretty ass face? But in the confessional, Kaniyah's like, okay, you want to play? I'm gonna show you I'm not the one to play with. So she has something up her sleeve for Egypt, no shade. So they square up another round, okay? And baby Kaniyah's square up set was tea, like, baby, I would have thought twice about fighting her the way she was squaring up. Yeah. My girl was locked in. She's like, okay, bitch, I'm not gonna keep letting you try to beat me up and bully me, bitch. And no shade, she was meek. Okay, she landed, she got my girl Egypt, no shade.
Hey, yeah, that's it. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, bitch. Swing.
And yeah, she brought that dog out. They go a second round, or technically third, but second from when they both squared up. Cause that first round, I feel like it was just like caught off guard. She, you know, didn't expect Egypt to take off on her, but we can count it as second and third, whatever. So that third round, she beep. Okay, my girl Kaniyah.
Yeah, get that check. Get that check.
Right, she did her big one. She did what she needed to do. I think even outside after the fight, Egypt was like, I got the first round, she got the second. Even admitting that Kaniyah, right, low-key gagged her set, no shade. And baby, even DTB was shook. She was just like, she said, baby, I didn't know Kaniyah was like that. But she started bopping Egypt up. She said she think Kaniyah is the real heavy hitter. And I was like, ooh.
This bitch started knocking Egypt in her shit. Ooh. Egypt, I'm sorry. They said you was a heavy hitter, but from what I'm seeing, Kaniyah's the heavy hitter.
So after the dust settles, Natalie gathers everyone, lets them know like their tour in the city, different cities they'll be attending and stuff. And she says the next city they're going to from the one they're currently at will be Arizona. She does also let the girls know that 2 ladies have been kicked off or like not, you know, joining the show no more. And that was obviously Daisy and Camila. She didn't really go into detail about why Daisy was off. I'm still not sure why. But then she also then tried to expose text messages between her and Camila. I don't know, it was kind of weird. And then of course she asked her infamous question. Is there anything else you ladies have to get off your chest? Anything else you guys gotta get off your chest? And then that's when Rolly questions Pressure. She was just like, I don't even know this bitch. Like, I don't know you, so why is there beef? Like, why is there real beef? Long story short, I guess Rolly act like she didn't know Pressure when Pressure ran into her in the outside world or whatever.
Zeus grand opening, and the bitch act like she didn't know me, and I said what's up, and she didn't speak back. So when I seen her, I needed that. Simple.
And yeah, she felt like she needed that from Rolly. Then out of nowhere, DTV smacks Pressure and sneaks her. She got her sneak back, as she should. Then ET, I think, tried to run up on Pressure again, failed because security prevented it from even escalating, so. Back at the hospital, Amber gives us a little funny moment, a little key. I was a bit confused to see No Shade, but I think she might have suffered some PTSD from that hit TESEHKI hit her with, because she was like scared to go into the hospital, saying that it felt like somebody was trying to kill her, and she was asking if TESEHKI was in there waiting on her. I'm just like, girl.
TESEHKI's waiting in there. I was under distress.
Clearly TESEHKI is still at the house where he snuck her. Like, it was kind of weird. And then she ended up running a couple blocks away. I don't freaking know what she was doing. But long story short, security ended up getting her and taking her inside. Then we see Fauna and K-Rican meet up. Killa ends up joining them. They catch up basically about K-Rican's diabetic health and different little stuff in the house. We also see Lex, E.T., Tinkerbella, Ivory, and I think Diamond. And they're also sitting at a table, explaining the drama and shit that happened last night. Lex does question though what's going on with E.T. and Dolly. She expected E.T. to get Dolly first, like out of anyone. But yeah, basically she feels like it wasn't a real beef. Fast forward, we had Soraka and Pressure. They're sitting down. I think Pressure questioned her because something happened off camera where she walked up to Ciroc, and I think Ciroc was with the op, E.T., and then when she walked up, allegedly Ciroc's face was all scrunched up, so she didn't know she needed that or whatever. And I believe TT and Hurricane are also at the table with them. It was just giving passive aggressive, nice, nasty from both of them. Like, everything seemed kind of copacetic at first, but then Pressure stood up and was like, "Did you need that, Ciroc?" And then they both stand up, square up.
Tavy? Yeah, she do you need that Ciroc though? Cause you was fucking shit, bitch.
Ciroc kind of ran up on Pressure, bopped her a couple times before security held her back. It wasn't anything too major. But in the midst of that, Pressure grabbed Ciroc's glasses, and these weren't just regular glasses, these were Meta Ray-Ban glasses, and tossed them, and they landed in the pool.
My blood, whatever you felt like, bitch. Y'all can handle this in the next.
And I don't even think Ciroc knew that it landed in the pool for a second. But once she found out, that sent Ciroc over the edge, no shade, and she started chasing her through the house and trying to pounce on Pressure. So yeah, they get a second round, whatever. I can't really remember too much of what happened. I think Ciroc got that for sure. And then we see they even end up getting into a third round because, yeah, Pressure was like, "Is you trying to be cool? Like, we already done fought twice. Like, is you good?" And Ciroc's like, "No, bitch, you finna run me my motherfucking money or run me FA." And then they get into it again. But then the episode ends. But for next week, we see Ciroc dragging Pressure on the couch, y'all. They're still going at it, okay? We see some of the baddies heading on the baddies bus. We see Pressure and Tavy getting into another squabble on the bus. And that round looked pretty good, no shade. Tavy looked like she was doing her big one. Hurricane also appears to call out Neek again, but Neek was like, "I'm not gonna fight you right now, but I'm not scared of you," or something like that.
I do want to with you, but I don't right now. You can never bully me.
And then, surprisingly, we see Pressure run up on E.T. and no shade. I don't know if she got E.T. while she was sitting down or not, but the way it looked, she was tagging my girl E.T. No shade. We also see Ciroc and Pressure yet again fighting on the Baddies bus. And it's just giving Pressure is the star of this episode. Like, she's fighting like 3 to 4 different people all in this one setting. I think also one of the fights between Pressure and Ciroc, we see Tavy try to jump in. And that kind of forces TT to like move in front of her to, I guess, prevent anything. But I guess like Tavy felt like TT was brushing or pushing up against her, so she told TT to move, and then she like kind of grabbed TT from the back. It looked like she choked her. Like, it was crazy. And then the episode officially ends. But I gotta see what happened with TT and Tavy, because no shade, I know TT don't go for that little girl shit. Like, no matter how small she is, she gonna fight back. And if somebody choked me, oh yeah, I'm gonna need that Monday through Thursday, bitch. No shade. So yeah, if y'all enjoyed this episode, please make sure to give the video a nice thumbs up. No shade. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on. Y'all know the vibes. Period. But y'all know my mantra. Don't forget to keep continuing. See, I just got drunk already that quick. Don't forget to keep continuing to be the bad bitch you were born to be. Because who else is gonna be it for you? Huh? Oh, okay. Period. But alright, y'all stay safe wherever you are, wherever you live. I'll see y'all in the next one. And JayPee out. Mwah.